I'm going to fix this one. This one, look, you can see only lights on the bottom. Just a little bit. The whole LCD is damaged. I don't know if you guys know the model on this phone or not. Anybody knows the model? Let me show you the back. This is the Android Samsung. So I'm going to fix this with the original screen, which means I have the same phone. I will swap the the main board and put it on the other phone, so this way the customer will have everything. You see, like, that's the only part you see on this phone, only lights up. So phone like this, do you think it's fixable or not when you have phone like that? You're gonna find out soon. So this is the phone. Anybody knows the model? S20 Plus, nope. 10 SE, nope. A21, nope. A51, nope. Come on, I want someone to know at least. Alright, big is I have one right answer, just only one so far. Okay, two answers so far. Alright, so this one is Samsung A02s. Okay, you guys right, those A02s, good job, congratulations. So this is the model we are going to fix. You guys want to start? Start? Yes, no, take your time a little bit. It might be very cheap for someone, but you know, it's the whole thing is the information. So let's do it. Look, let's turn this on. You see right here, only lights on the bottom. So that's the LCD problem, okay? Which means we're going to change the whole screen. Alright, phone like this. First thing, when you try to fix the Samsung phones, okay, check the back cover. So some of them you can go under and pull it with your even finger to take the cover off, but some of them is sealed like that. So which means, okay, like you see it, this is sealed. But what are you going to check also, other thing, where the screen is, okay, and then with the frame. So if you see any gap like that, okay, so this is two parts. So you're going to go right between, okay, where the LCD and the screen, okay, and you need to put tools right between these two, and you're gonna lift this up from the side. So if you want something stronger, you can have the stronger one. Go like that. Okay, so we're gonna take the back cover first, but even before we do that, let's take the SIM card tray out, because that's going to hold the main board. Okay, so I will take the SIM card and let's put this here. So everything that will come from this one, you'll see it. All right, so now you're gonna go like that from the side. All right, so we're gonna first remove this back cover. So some phones, they have kind of connected fingerprint, or you know, it might be some wires connected to the back. Okay, so when you open, just don't open like so hard, just go slow, check, make sure you know there is nothing wired to the back. I don't think this one has, but you never know, you see. So let's say, for example, this is the cover, right, and I went with my tool a little bit deep, so I will, you know, cut the wire from here, it will damage. So that's why you shouldn't go too deep. So you're gonna kind of manage, you know, your tool when you go inside. So don't go too deep inside, okay? So now we put this right here. So this is the back cover, this is the SIM. It's not that hard, okay? So now what I'm going to do right here, you might think this is the built-in battery, but you can still change the battery too, okay? So look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Those screws is holding the, this is the main board. This is the all information on this phone. So what I'm going to do, I will take all the screws right here, that where you see those 9 screws that I count. So when you swap the boards, so let's say when you swap the boards, right, all your information will go also on the new phone. So that's the good thing about kind of getting your information. You don't need to do anything else. Like the way you left your phone, you will have it back. So the SIM card, what it does? Nothing, only phone call, okay? Don't think that when you just take the SIM out from the old phone and put it on the new phone, your information will be there, but it's not. It won't be there. So we got one here. All right. So now, taking this cover out. See, I see here. This is the water damage too. You see this white, yeah, red. It's supposed to be white. It's water damage, but it is what it is. Okay. So now we got the back cover out. Okay. So let's put here too. So this is your main board. That's all your information. Let's disconnect the battery first. This is the wires for the screen and LCD. Okay. Now this is your antenna. So let's say if this is disconnected from the main board, your phone will say no service. Okay, that's the reason. You might think this cable does nothing, but this does so many things. All right, now let's disconnect the camera on the back. So 3 cameras. Other thing, so what I see here, this also the wire. Let's see, I'm checking if I have any screws on there. Nope. So we can lift this. Okay, right here, one is holding on this main board. So that's why you need to always check on the main board too. They sometimes put in one. Okay, so if you go underneath with the tool, you might damage your main board. So be careful with that. Okay, try not to do that. See, right here is the water damage, but not a problem for us. We'll see. So I'm just checking, make sure. I don't want to go so fast. Alright, so now we got the main board out. So this is your all information on this phone. Okay, so we're going to put this right here. This is so far. So the companies, how they know your phone is water damaged or not? You see, this is supposed to be white, so when it gets wet it turns to red. Okay, that's how they know the phone is water damaged. So the phone I have, I will only need just the main board. I can just fix it now, but usually what do? I'm gonna take this whole phone apart so you guys will know how you're supposed to fix this. Okay, so this is the battery that you have. I'm going under. Okay, don't push this in all the way to the battery, it will catch fire. Right, you might hear it too a little bit. Again, don't use this with the metal thing. I have done it so many times. I know how I'm doing. I'm going underneath. So if you're going to go underneath, do it. But if not, if you kind of cut this with this metal thing, it will catch fire. They usually put the stickers behind, but this is, you see the glue, it's very strong glue. So you can use the adhesive a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna just melt a little bit. That will be easy for me to remove. So what do you do after this, right? Let's say you took the board out. So you can order the screen, it's called LCD assembly. Okay, and you can just use the same frame and fix your problem like that, or you can order the screen with frame, which is better. Okay, I always recommend like that. It will give you a better result. You see how strong is this battery? Right. So this is the battery that they had in there. Okay, so that's how you change your battery too. Okay, so it's not built in, you can always change it. Let's put this here. So this is the charging port. Okay, so let's say if you have problem with the charging the phone, so you need to replace this one. So this one, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 screws. So let's take those out. All right, I will put all this here so you guys will see. So this is basically how you're supposed to do it, but I'm not going to do like that because I already have everything built in with the original screen. But I'm showing you guys. Okay, so let's say if obviously you don't have what I have, but what you need to do, this is the next step you're supposed to do. Okay, all right, so there's 8 screws you take in. Right here is your speaker. Okay, that's your loudspeaker. All right, let's put that here. So this is your charging port. where you charge your phone, and this is connected right here. So you just take, you look, the good thing about this one, it's not connected to mainboard. So some phones on the Samsung, it's on the board, so you need to solder. But on this one, you don't have to. You can just order this part, okay, separate, and do the same thing that I do, and then you can just replace the charging port on your own, okay? So just go underneath. You need to find the right spot, okay, so like that. And now you see another thing. How do you know this water damage? Right here too, you see this was white too, it turned red. So they check this one and this one. Once they see this too is red, water damage, that's how they reject. Okay, so now the phone, everything apart, right? So you order new screen, you hit this, you take this whole screen from the frame, it goes by here, and new screen you put it again underneath, and you put all this back, you're good to go. That's how you fix the screen. But I'm going to fix now this one with the whole frame. If you order with frame, always better, you will get best result, okay? So let's put this on the side. Let's say you have another phone, you're doing the same thing. Has to be same model. If it's different model, you will not have your information, because this board will not fit on the phone, okay? They have to be all same model for you to use it. Now, look, so I'm just putting the board, okay, back in. So let's take that one screw we're holding this phone. That's this on the corner. They didn't put it on the other phone. You saw it, right? So look, this one is really important. That thing needs to look, okay, it's like the hole needs to touch on top and go in if you want your phone to have the service. You heard that? It's the click. Now connect the battery, screen touch. This is the LCD, so make sure everything touches. Take your cameras, put it back in, make sure it's in place. Take the other one. Why they have 3 cameras? Anyone? Okay, this is the cover. So you can even test the phone before you put everything to make sure it's working or not. So this one they put it, we have to remove that. It doesn't work on this one, so we put after, it's fine. They make this different. Okay, no problem. I got you. All right, so you think it's gonna be working now? Let's test this. So I'm checking the power button. So this is the power button right on here. Look how you check. You don't have to put the whole thing. So this bottom one is the power button. So let's turn this on to see. I have to click on this one. All right. The moment of the truth. If our mainboard is working or not, we'll find out. It should. I need to put everything back in. All right. Let me just going to plug in. All right, I heard it. You see it's charging. It's, let's turn this on. All right, 68%. Okay. I want to make sure this is the power button here. Oh, sometimes you need to put pressure because this one is not touching right here. So I'm trying to test this before I put everything. So the reason it's not turning on, you know why? So I'm gonna tell you now. So now it's good. Look, the phone is fixed already. So this one right here, okay? You see this 4 thing on there? That needs to touch up here, okay? So if you don't put the screws, you see this is not touching enough. So I put the pressure on here and then turn it on and turn. Otherwise, you see that's what you haven't. So now the phone is fixed. Let's see her information is in there or not. So you can test also like this before you put everything. So you want to make sure it's working or not. Done. This is how you fix the phone, okay? Obviously you saw the other mainboard was not also the same one. So this is the customer phones. So let's put the brightness up a little bit. All right. and her apps, everything in there, all her information. I don't want to go to photo. She didn't put no code in there. She didn't even know her password. Well, it's good to go. Alright, so now you know that phone is working. So what do? You put this back cover back, the holding. Let's put all the screws back in place, and we're gonna put the SIM tray and another happy customer, right? She must be happy. That's how you get your information, guys. Okay, so you need to have the same phone, and you need to swap the boards, not the SIM card, the main boards. So when you swap the main boards, you get in all your information the way you left it, the messages, the pictures, you know, all your data will go back on the new phone. Too many screws. Samsung, why you putting so much screws? Alright, I want to make sure I'm not missing. Okay, one here. I don't like missing screws, guys. I'm sure you do. Same. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6, one here. Stick. Alright, you want to check, make sure it fits perfect, no problem. Take the back cover, put it back in. Alright, you just snap, you don't need to do anything else. It will do the job. Snap it, turn around, snap. Can I hear that? Okay, now if you didn't put the main board right, this will not fit in. Okay, so that's how you know also if you did it right or not. So you put the SIM tray just like that. If it goes in, so you are good to go. So now the SIM is in there too, and everything is good to go. Boost Mobile, you see the SIM card, it's working fine. That's it. TikTok, she got TikTok. Should I make her follow me now? Alright, those are the information. That's it, guys. That's how you fix this phone. She got everything back in her case. Okay, so customer got the case.